Welcome back to Sip the Tally Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to talk about our number 10 team on our preseason Sip the Tally Power Rankings. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the top 10. We'll do teams 10 through 6 this week, and then we'll finish with teams 5 through 1 next week. Let's talk about team number 11 real quick to summarize last Friday's team. That was the Seattle Seahawks. And to summarize their numbers real quick, the quarterback room was 27, running back 5, wide receiver 17, tight end 15, O-line 25, defensive line edge 7, linebackers 23, cornerbacks 11, and safeties 4, putting them with 14.88889, making them the number 11 team. Aforementioned this team being one of the shockers of the countdown, this team that we're talking about today, the number 10 team. And when putting all these numbers together, I don't know the order that they'll be in until I get to the end and I hit sort on my sheet. And when I hit sort and saw where this team landed, I was surprised. Surprise is not a word, does not do the word justice to see where they landed. To see what this team has been through the past couple of years, to see them at number 10 right now. But then when I went back and looked at the moves they made in the offseason and the progression of some of their players, it might be kind of warranted. The thing that'll keep them from being at this level throughout the season will be quarterback play and injury. And the number 10 team on the Sip the Tally preseason power rankings for 2025 is the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I know. That Arizona Cardinals. Let's see what they did in the draft to try to better their 2025 output. Starting with the defensive tackle from Ole Miss, Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan was their first pick at number 16 from Ole Miss. Outstanding player, but we'll get into that a little bit later. They also picked up Will Johnson in the second round, who I think was a steal, but the reason he dropped to the second round was speed, obviously, but that injury issue that nobody really knows about. But when you look at on tape stuff with Will Johnson, probably could be cornerback 1 with Travis Hunter. Maybe 2, 1 or 2, definitely no lower than that. But they got if he's healthy, they got to steal in round 2 with Will Johnson. Came back with Jordan Birch out of Oregon. Then in round 4, Cody Simon, the linebacker out of Ohio State. Double back with Ohio State in round 5 with the cornerback Denzel Burke. Got another offensive lineman from Texas, Hayden Connor. And in the 7th round, got Kyton Crawford out of Nevada with their 7th round pick. Now let's go into what they have in their depth chart, and then we'll see how I have each position ranked. Starting on offense, Kyler Murray. He's the catalyst for the team. They go as he goes. Kyler Murray can, to be that height, he has a amazing arm. And keep in mind, Kyler is a baseball player too, so he has the ability to get an enormous amount of torque and power and touch on his throws with that baseball background. He can throw from multiple platforms. And then when you think, you can maybe he can't see over the line or whatnot, he can get out and run and make moves with his feet, and he just got to stay healthy. That's the thing with them. He got to stay healthy, and he got to be on the field for the Cardinals. If he's not, they're doomed. Also in that room, Jacoby Brissett and Clayton Tune. But then you go to that running back room, one of the better stories in the NFL, overcoming what he overcame and then still having a productive career, James Conner. They added Trey Benson last year from Florida State, who I really liked. They got DeMarcado, who played a significant role last year, and Michael Carter is the 4th running back in that room. So that's a pretty significant running back room. All 4 of those guys can give you some kind of production, but Conner is the guy. Conner is is a dude and has been a dude for the past couple of years, especially in his time in Arizona. Running back room. With the number 1 pick last year, they drafted Maserati Marv. Had an okay rookie season. Michael Wilson is fairly good in that room too. Greg Dortch is okay. They got Zay Jones, picked up Semi. Xavier Weaver is one of my personal favorites, the kid from Colorado a couple years ago. Quez Watkins is in that room too. Southern Miss, Golden Eagle. So they got some guys in that room that can, give you some spot duty, but Maserati Marv is the guy. And if he steps up and progresses in year 2, he can command double teams, and that'll give Wilson and Dortch and this next guy a chance to eat. And this next guy is the guy I think is their best player on offense, in my opinion. And some may disagree, but going to the tight end room, I think Trey McBride is their best player on offense. Some may disagree. Some may say it's Connor. Some may say it's Murray. Some may say it's Marvin Harrison. But I think Trey McBride is their best player on offense. And he is a certified dog. I also liked, they drafted Tip Raymond last year. I liked him as well. They got Elijah Huggins in that room as well, and Josiah DeGara at tight end. But I think McBride is a certified dog at the tight end position. And when you have to allocate 2 guys to him, that lets Marvin Harrison eat. Or if you have to allocate 2 guys to Harrison, that's going to let McBride eat. Then if you got to allocate 2 guys to both of them, the other positions better do something better. Then up front, they're not bad up front either. Paris Johnson Jr., Evan Brown, Froholt, Isaiah Adams, and Jonah Williams. That's not bad up front. That's a fairly good O-line. You got young guys mixed with some veteran presence, and you look at their right guard. That's the weak spot. But if he can progress and be better than last year, that's not a bad front 5 in front of Murray and Connor going forward. But let's see what I have them ranked and see if you agree or disagree with me. Quarterback room, I have them 15. So I got Kyler Murray kind of in the middle of the pack. Running back room, I have that 15 as well, even though James Conner is a certified dog. The backups are okay. But, Conner carries that, but the backups are okay. I don't think they have one of those great 1-2 punches like, some of the better teams in the NFL, but they got a good 1 punch. And then the 2 and 3s are, All right, wide receiver. Marvin Harrison is a guy. Wilson's okay. Dortch is okay. They just don't have a 1-2 punch yet. Now, Wilson could grow into that, but they just don't have it yet. Tight end, I really like McBride. They don't have a second guy that can, like if McBride go out, their offense changes to me. It completely changes. Then that O-line, I really like it. And I kind of alluded to that while I was talking about it up front. I like the O-line a lot, especially putting it all together. Their O-line, that's what's going to carry this team. That's going to give Kyler Murray time to dissect defense. It's going to give James Conner lanes to run. If they can keep these 5 together, I think they'll be solid up front. Let's go on to the defensive side of the ball and see what they got on the depth chart over there. Now, they're a traditional 4-3 team, but again, I put nickel up here to try to keep some semblance of, similarity. Up front, I really like what they got up front. They added Josh Sweat. They added Calais Campbell, drafted Walter Nolan, Xavier Collins up there too. I love this defensive front. I do. I really do. And Campbell teaching and nurturing Nolan was going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome for him. Linebacker, Keem Gaither-Davis, Mac Wilson. That's an okay linebacker crew. Not great. Okay, but having that front 4 in front of them will benefit those guys. You look at the cornerback room. You got Will Johnson, who's probably going to start, and we talked about him as linked a minute ago. But with that injury, hopefully that's fine. But if he's fine, he was one of the best corners in the draft behind Travis Hunter or ahead of Travis Hunter. Garrett Williams and Sterling Thomas. Okay, Williams is a lot better than Thomas, but again, Johnson, Williams, and then they can kind of protect Thomas with their safety play. And the safety play is Buda Baker is an animal. The certified animal. One of the best safeties in the game to me. Size doesn't matter to him. He's all heart. And then you got Starling Thomas back there as well. But let's take a look where I have them ranked, and you let me know if I have this group too high or too low. Defensive line edge group, number 4. I really like it. I like that O-line group. I like that defensive line edge group. And you build teams in the trenches. And that's what the Cardinals have seemed to do. That's why they ranked where they're at. Linebacker group 26, cornerback room 16, and safety group 5. But again, the trenches are where they at. Their defensive line edge group is 4. Their offensive line group is 4 to me. When you take all 9 of those position groups together, add them up, divide them by 9, you get 13.55556. And that's why the Arizona Cardinals are your number 10 team, surprisingly, on the Sip and Tally Power Rankings. So let me know if you agree with any of those position group rankings and why you don't agree, or if you do agree with it. Let me know in the comment section. And again, I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So like the video, subscribe if you've not done so, hit that bell so you'll be notified when the rest of this content drops, share, and comment. And on that note, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow for the number 9 team. And again, we're almost home. I appreciate everybody that's been with me from team 32 to team 10. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Be blessed.
Who is this?